Sure,
taxes.
we're juggling two different tax theories.
Right.
Trump had his theory, and now President Biden will have his theory. So who knows what will get passed? And with the issues of the pandemic at the forefront of everyone's mind, he's going to have a lot of tough challenges very quickly.
Hi, this is Ray Halstead. I'm sitting here with Andrew McMillan, REH CPAs. Andrew, with the current election, we have a new president, President Biden, and from what I understand, his tax plan is somewhat different than the Trump administration. I was going to see if you can give us your take on how you feel like. What are your thoughts on the Biden tax plan?
Yeah, so when Biden comes to the office, there's going to be a lot of pressure put on him to make the Tax Cut and Jobs Act passed by the Trump administration permanent, which just isn't going to happen. I mean, it's just very unlikely that that's going to happen because Biden really does. He wants to actually repeal a lot of pieces of that legislation. So if you're an individual and you make over $400,000 a year, I would just expect for your taxes to go up.
If he gets all of his stuff passed.
If he gets all of his stuff passed. So. One of the ways he would do this is Biden wants to increase the top tax bracket to 39.6%.
Which it's like 37
right
now.
Now it's 37%. So a couple percentages increase there for the higher income earners. He also wants to implement a 12.4% Social Security tax, payroll tax on wages earned up and above $400,000. Wow. So that's quite a big tax there if you have a W-2 that's over $400,000. For other individuals that make over $400,000, he wants to remove the qualified business income deduction, make you not eligible for that. We've put out several videos on that, on the QBI deduction. It's a really great deduction for small business owners. So under President Biden's plan, he does want to repeal that for individuals that make over $400,000 a year. Additionally, he wants to increase the capital gains tax to 39.6%. Right now, you're probably paying around 20 to 23% if you're if you're over $1 million, where Biden wants to make that change. So just something to be mindful of there if you're one of those individuals. Lastly, one of the biggest changes that I've seen too is he wants to get rid of the step up in basis on inherited assets. And essentially all that is if you inherited a piece of property from a relative or a home from a relative or a house and you go and sell it, oftentimes you can get rid of a lot of taxable gain there because you can take a step up in basis to the fair market value of the property when you inherited it, when the person passed away. So he wants to get rid of that step up in basis piece, which would just require you to pay more taxes when you sell property that you inherit.
So not good things for upper incomers from what we're seeing. So what about people under the 400,000?
Yeah, but he does want to increase some tax credits and deductions. So one of them being if you have a child that's 17 years old or younger on your tax return, right now you're probably getting a $2,000 tax credit for that child. Biden wants to increase that to $3,000 and also give you an additional $600 for any child that you have that's less than 6 years old. So he wants to provide some relief there. He also wants to expand the child and dependent care credit so that it includes more expenses to give some more benefit there for people who have to pay for kids to, be looked after while they work. Another big thing he wants to roll back out is the first-time homebuyer credit. We had this several years ago where you would see a credit for buying your first home, and he wants to put about $15,000 in first-time home buyers' pockets.
So it sounds like some pretty positive things for folks under 400, but if you're over 400, it sounds like you're going to pay some more taxes.
Sure, we're juggling two different tax theories.
Right.
Trump had his theory, and now President Biden will have his theory. So who knows what will get passed? We're looking at what could potentially be a majority Republican Senate. And with the issues of the pandemic at the forefront of everyone's mind, he's going to have a lot of tough challenges very quickly as he takes office, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, very interesting, Andrew. I really appreciate the information. Again, this is Ray Halstead. I'm with Andrew McMillan of REH CPAs.